What happens when a fishing dispute spirals into international tension? In the early 1900s, the eastern shores of Formosa, now known as Taiwan, became the backdrop of a conflict few know about. Japan's expanding influence clashed with China's growing nationalist sentiments, igniting an unexpected confrontation over territorial waters. As fishermen from both nations collided, what began as a struggle for resources quickly escalated into a narrative of pride and sovereignty. Each encounter heightened the stakes, forcing the powers to reconsider their approaches to diplomacy and conflict. Therefore, this silent yet intense conflict showcases how even minor incidents can illuminate the larger struggles for national identity and territorial integrity in a rapidly changing world. What happens when peace is built on tension? Deep within the Korean Demilitarized Zone, a ghostly silence masks a volatile standoff between North and South Korea. For decades, hidden skirmishes and espionage crafts have unfolded in this no-man's land, where every shadow could emerge as a threat. Soldiers from both sides engage in psychological warfare, using loudspeakers and propaganda to undermine each other's morale. Bridges and tunnels remain omnipresent reminders of a conflict that lingers like a dark cloud over the peninsula. As the world looks on, this Cold War reveals how unresolved conflicts can shape lives, forever caught in the echoes of history. Could there ever be true peace where ghosts of the past remain at the forefront? What if a war was fought not just for land but for identity? The Eritrean-Ethiopian conflict, though familiar to some, hides layers of complexity within its timeline. Beginning in the 1960s, Eritrea battled for independence, fueled by years of oppression under Ethiopian rule. As resistance grew, the conflict morphed from a struggle for freedom into a chaotic, multifaceted war that involved neighboring countries and international powers. The border skirmishes, particularly the deadly clashes of 1998 to 2000, reflected deep-seated animosities and territorial claims, influencing regional geopolitics for decades. Even today, the repercussions of this conflict resonate throughout East Africa, as alliances shift and borders remain contested. Join us as we unveil the hidden truths and lasting legacies of a war that still shapes the destiny of nations. What if one war could reshape an entire region? During the Arab-Israeli War of 1948, while major battles raged, a lesser-known skirmish unfolded at the Israeli settlement of Kfar Etzion. Here, a small group of defenders faced overwhelming odds, fighting bravely to hold their ground against advancing Arab forces. As the siege tightened, their desperate communication for help fell on deaf ears, illustrating the isolation felt by many during that tumultuous time. This fierce stand, instead of mere numbers, became a symbol of resilience and sparked debates on rights, territory, and identity. Their struggle, overshadowed by larger events, would echo through the decades, influencing policies and perspectives in the region. The echoes of Kfar Etzion remind us that every battle, no matter how obscure, leaves a lasting impact on the world stage.